Interviewer. We'll get back to you. No, you won't. I do love that they're using the scene in Iron Man where Tony Stark is literally held captive. If you're an employee, asking for a 3-week vacation ain't the best idea, because those 3 weeks will show the company that they can manage without you. So better ask for less. What's that? You emotionally broke down to tears in your last shift? Great! That means there's less fluids in your body for you to need to have a bathroom break. Donate to charity or your CV gets buried. Hi, I don't recognize your email address, so you'll need to take one simple step in order for you to get to me. Click here to donate $2 to support my nonprofit,
American Cancer Society.
Your message will be delivered to my inbox and I will be notified of your donation. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to encourage people to be generous with their money, because they're looking for people who have that sort of mindset, I get. Oh wait, never mind, nepotism. If you know me personally, you can bypass the donation by verifying here. I look forward to financially benefiting from you.
Get your booty back in the office!
From the CEO of an industry where as long as you have a computer, you can do your job. Let's all be honest, working during COVID sucked a lot. Get your butt back in an office and rediscover what it feels like to love your work and work with a team you love. Not too many other life hacks out there that are this easy. Nah, I'm good, Alex and Dr. Wang. Maybe the reason no one wants to come back into the office with you is because no one actually liked you. Recruiter's manager texts me after withdrawing application. Welcome back, class, to how to backflip desperately after originally lowballing a potential employee. Hi, this is Ed. I lead the recruiting team here. We were disappointed to learn that you withdrew. I wanted to communicate to you that we would almost 100% come in with a higher offer, as well as the scope for you would be much more compelling versus anything else out there, especially in the Atlanta area. I want to respect your decision, but also push back a bit and let you know that the decision to withdraw was probably a bit premature, just like my ex-husband. Our trajectory is massive at this place, just like my new boyfriend.
She isn't responding.
We can even get you on site today. The team was just super pumped about you. Emoji, please. Weirdest rejection I've ever had.
Thanks for applying for the position. We are currently okay. Kind regards.
Couldn't even give you the courtesy to let you know who was messaging you. Wow, that's incredible. This is a new one. Missing cover letter with your application. Hi. We noticed something when you submitted your job application recently. You didn't include a cover letter. No biggie. But did you know our past applicant data shows you're 3 times more likely to get an interview request with a cover letter? So here's the deal. We totally get that personalizing cover letters for each job can be a total drag. So we've teamed up with Cover Letter Buddy. Oh my god, it's an advertisement. They have both proven they do not care about a cover letter and are encouraging you to write a cover letter that isn't even genuinely you. Like, is that not the point of a cover letter? To display you, to be like, hello, this is me, the human behind the resume. Nice to meet you. Like, goddamn, the AI part just it completely ruins the point of the cover letter, and they are promoting that. Here's a better idea, guys. Why not just get rid of them? I just want a job, man. Just list what the job entails. Looking at all of these, I am so thankful I have work.
We need someone who is besties with Adobe products, has hawk eyes on marketing trends, and can't help but notice the design behind everything from websites to her kombucha wrapper. She even has a folder called Sweet Design inside her saved posts on Insta. Looks outside the world of Facebook and Instagram for design and inspiration on the regular.
Oh yes, like TikTok. But no. You go ahead and dissuade anyone from using these social medias that literally promote and help you find better such inspiration.
Is cutting edge and always looking for what's new in design. Is not afraid of creating something no one's ever seen before. In fact, this is where her creativity thrives. Would be seriously pumped if our creative director asked for her to come up with something brand spanking new that could only possibly come from her brain.
Well, there's no really such thing as new anymore. Everything's just copied or innovated after the other, but okay, go off.
And at the same time takes to the T direction like a champ. We expect all this expertise and knowledge, but you have to only get paid entry level.
Observe the phenomenon of the psychological LinkedIn effect. In real life, Hannah is a freelancer. On LinkedIn, she is a
CEO of my own design studio, entrepreneur, crafting the autumn.
Here we see Armor. He's just a recruiter. But in a world more unachievable than Dungeons & Dragons, he is innovation headhunter, visioneer of the potential, career enabler, talent exporter. Carlos is the uncle you never bother reaching out to anymore because he's just not really that interesting to you. But on LinkedIn, he is still that. Just he has a suit too now. That's kind of cool. However, the most notorious of the delusional would be those like Chris. He works at the help desk. Oh, no. My mistake. On LinkedIn, he is MVP, MC2, Azure Architect, Cybersecurity Expert, CEO, CTO, CIO. Wow, those are some fresh rhymes, Chris. No, I don't want to see your SoundCloud. Millennials aren't buying diamonds. Why? Oh, sorry, Millennial here. Sorry, we're too busy filling out job applications that ask them to attach their resume and then enter what's on that same resume on the next page. Yes, I also answer phone calls from unknown numbers during job interviews. My niece was offered a tech job, no experience. The panel asked what were her salary requirements. My niece, 23, had no clue and underbidded herself. The black lady on the panel disconnected the live accidentally, called my niece's cell phone and told her what to ask for. This is it! So hold up, did she disconnect the live call for everyone or just herself so that she'd disappear and then call up? Like what's kind of sounds like she screwed over this person's job interview just to, apply a little bit of subtle long distance nepotism? I don't know. That's a new one. Highest degree. Oh, that's easy. I studied hard. Attained by your mommy and daddy, though. We don't care about you. We want to know where you come from. Only affluent education is allowed here. Oh, so everyone who has been laid off is persona non grata. Got it. Minimum 5 years work experience in healthcare and or managed care. SQL experience required. And don't you dare have any more than 3 jobs in the past 10 years. Because if a business you worked at fell under, it's your fault. That's what you get for not donating to their cancer society. And now a word from Bruce, who would, he thinks everyone should live like this? I actually did die once and was back at work in 5 hours. Had an accident and was dead about 9 minutes. Went to ER in an ambulance. They patched me up and I went home and worked from home the rest of the day. Hey, whatever helps you avoid confronting the experience of a traumatic event. We don't pay you. You have to pay us. We're looking for a conversational AI assistant prompt engineer. Unpaid. This is an unpaid position. The employee is required to pay $500 per week to Afterfleet to maintain access to job data and responsibilities. What's... What? How? What? It's not a flex, but let me post a picture celebrating. Yesterday, I crossed 80,000 followers. It's not a flex, but... And then proceeds to flex. You know, people are a lot more tolerating of narcissistic traits if you're just open and honest about them. Like, don't project this unnecessary humility on yourself. We know you're proud of yourself. Be comfortable being proud of yourself. Nearly got me emotional. Please list any of your work history below. This can include employment history, work experience, and volunteering work.
Please note if you intend to upload a CV in the next page, you do not have to complete this page.
Should we start calling in wellness checks on all the recruiters who ghost us? Sending the police over to do a wellness check on a candidate who has suddenly ghosted you. But what do you mean you found a better offer? Our offer was the best. We offered you nothing, and nothing is better than that. Let me post about you on social media. Oh, poor CEO.
Everyone's quiet quitting. Pizza Fridays don't work anymore, nor do ping pong tables. Everyone just wants more money.
There, let it all out. Less fluids means less need of a toilet break. I swear, I'm not just on LinkedIn to Schmidt post. I am also here to congratulate my friends on their new positions, receive unsolicited business advice, and stalk my friends from high school. This is the entire post.
Attention everyone, from your Vice President ServiceNow and Practice Leader.
President of a consulting company. Number of employees, 1. 2 if you count God.
Like if you agree, I agree with them. They sound so smart and beautiful. I think you make a lot fewer mistakes when you follow God obediently.
I don't know, it's pretty hard these days not to mix your cotton clothes with any other type of material. He's proud to be such a great boss. Definitely becoming less tolerant in my old age. This is like the equivalent of proudly taking a photo of you horribly parenting your own child. Jake, I won't be in tomorrow. I think I've picked up something from my kids. I can't stop being sick.
17. That's the number of days off you have had since November due to illness. 0 is the number of fricks I give. 18 is the number of days off due to illness you would have had this time next week. This is the coordinate numbers to your local job center, which you will need if this carries on.
Say no more. See you tomorrow.
Hate those 10-minute illnesses. Glad you're feeling better.
I hope he came in just to hand in his resignation. I have 10 years of experience in my field, and this is the kind of nearly hour-long assessments I have to do to prove my worth.
Section 3 of 5. Which 6 are related in some way?
Reality is, none of them are. They just want to see how
Creative you are at critical thinking skills.
Which if it was actually more related to the job at hand, sure I'd understand, but no, not this. This is no. You want to test me like this? You can pay me. Honest cover letter.
My ability to navigate ambiguity, as evidenced by my applying without knowing the actual salary range,
Is only outshined by my drive and determination, demonstrated by my willingness to manually input my information after uploading my resume. Honestly, screw glorifying hustle culture. Let's glorify taking time off. Oh, that is a daring statement to make on LinkedIn of all places.
That's why you don't get promoted while those of the rise and grind culture do. You wonder why boomers and Gen X are your bosses? Look at what you wrote above.
Oh, so it's got nothing to do with the fact they were older and started the jobs first? Trust me, Mr. Mark Georges. Implying boomers are in those positions of power because of their skill? Ooh, that is a very misguided opinion.
Employers don't hire people who engage in quiet quitting. Those are the first people they choose to lay off when they can.
Oh no, not the people who are leaving their jobs anyway.
Why even bother giving a salary range at this point? We know no one's actually going to be searching for a position that pays $38,000 a year, so let's just bring up our offer range to make it appear more in the search results. It looks like we're willing to accept someone who demands a six-figure salary, but no, that's not going to happen. Reality. Unemployed. The LinkedIn effect.
Blockchain enthusiast, cryptocurrency evangelist, influencer, inspirer, chief visionary, serial entrepreneur, i.e. every business I started has failed. Founder, omission, philanthropist, another omission, empowering, something, life coach, father, trendsetter, top 1% of LinkedIn profiles, according to myself. Speaker at TEDx, 2X attendee, ICO advisor.
Ghosting jobs on the rise. The reasons?
Wow, look at those multitude of reasons that are more about the businesses keeping the jobs posted than they are actually being available jobs for anyone. Let's go up all these very concerning reasons. No reason in particular, quite popular. They just forgot to delete the job. To placate overworked employees, in case an irresistible candidate applies. To have an active pool of applicants in case of turnover. The job was filled. To give the impression that the company is growing. To keep current employees motivated. Keep it up, guys, and remember, we can replace you. But of course, gotta tick that box that makes it imply that they're just a welcoming family. The company is always open to new people. That statement is the mask they put on, and the reality is all the other reasons below it. Got rejected for bringing up salary at the interview. Got a generic email after 10 days saying that I was rejected. Interesting to note that I was called to interview 3 months after applying. At the interview, they were visibly offended that I brought up salary. I told them I had 2 offers, which I actually did, and gave them a range. The interview was going great until I brought this up. They said that I should be honored to work there and consider it as a service to society, and they could only do $10K less than my offers. Yelp. Sounds like an unsustainable offer then, doesn't it? They never learn, do they?
CEO shares the #1 question to never ever ask at a job interview.
Wait until you're called back. If you're a job seeker, here's a piece of advice you likely won't hear from anyone else. Never ask an employer what their remote work policy is during the job interview. It proves to them that you're actually a human being with their own desires and needs, and you're only pursuing work to actually, survive in society, and that's disgusting. How dare you have individuality like that? Asked my landlord to increase my rent because I believe in the grind. This is obviously satire, but it's beautiful. Last week, my econ professor asked me, Jack, would you rather take $10 million now or receive $10,000 per week for the next 50 years? Without batting an eye, I said, neither. I would rather pay you $10,000 a week. Shocked. He replied, that's insane. No economic model would suggest to do this. Insane! I replied, not at all. If you give me money, I lose my drive. I go soft. I might as well roll over and die. If I give you money, it makes me hungry. I have to grind to make more. I have to hustle. The only thing insane is that more people don't think like me. Well, at least they replied. Hi! Thank you so much for following up. I was out Friday, but received an email from James and stated that he will be moving forward with an internal employee. As far as feedback goes, James said you were amazing. He loved your positive attitude and professionalism. Additionally, he added if there was another role open for the same position, he would have selected you. Please, continue reviewing the new roles we open on a daily basis on the career website and apply. It happens all the time. One opportunity doesn't work, the following one will. Best of luck. Respectfully, go f yourself. Okay, bye. Wow, they really don't want to read resumes.
Please provide the code of your weekly customer engagement for the past 3 jobs. Resumes will not be reviewed for answers stating see resume.
Go on, screw with them. Put all the information in your cover letter and say see cover letter. $5 bonus for 4 weeks of grinding. New cashier productivity incentive. The new cashier rewards all cashiers that are 100% or higher for each week. The cashier that is 100% or higher 4 weeks in a row will receive an additional $5 at the end of the 4 weeks. You also must have at least 200 earned minutes each week to be eligible to participate for the week. You can do it! Let's have fun as we go and reach our goal of 95% or higher. The number 1 cashier will still receive a $10 gift card, and most improved cashier will receive a $5 gift card. Make us thousands and we'll reward you pitifully in comparison. Who is with me on this? If your only goal for becoming rich is to buy gadgets, I hope you stay poor. Oof, I hope you're not a CEO of some company that sells gadgets. Husband of the Year award goes to this guy right here. My April Fools. My kids woke up and I told my wife I was sick. I was healthy as could be. I told her I couldn't get out of bed. She made the kids breakfast, did everything around the house, and came and checked on me. I was still pretending to be sick. Fast forward to lunch, I can hear my wife running around getting all the food ready. The kids are whining, and I know I've got a good prank going on because she's too busy to realize it's April 1st. Finally, supper rolled around and I've had a hard time keeping this prank in. She fixed up supper and got the kids to eat, and this was my moment. I waltz out of the room with as much energy as I can, singing The Lion King. She looks at me in bewilderment, wondering what just happened, and I nailed her with the April Fools. That'll be tough to top next year. Why, because she divorced you and took the kids? Yeah, that'll be really hard to prank them now.
I can't wait to meet you!
This is what it looks like to be back on the road face to face with clients. Oh, God, saw my reflection, sorry. Current job market is brutal. My department just hired a new employee. I was on interview panel, so I know for a fact that we received about 300 applications within a week for a mid-level data analyst role. So we hired that guy, a very knowledgeable person with solid resume and skill set. He was laid off early in December and was actively searching and applying since then. Today I learned that it took him about 1,600 job applications before my employer offered him a job. It was his only job offer. That's all you need to know about the current job market. Oh, and to add, the guy we hired has 5 years of data analytics experience and quite a diverse skill set. His previous role is also in data analytics. At big well-known company, all his applications were for data analytic roles. I have a similar background and skill set. Last year, it only took me 100 applications to land my current position. I feel like there needs to be, if not already, some sort of live, updated population chart in terms of every different job industry. Just to let yourself see, okay, if I want to pursue this sort of career, how just oversaturated is it? Bet you can't work until 13 p.m. after all these. My weird morning routine that keeps me somewhat sane. 4:44, alarm. 4:50, morning walk. No phone. 6, a light workout. 15 minutes later, I stretch. Then I meditate for another 15. Then I paint. Then I shower. By then, I start work bulletproof. What I love about these is they boast about how they get so much more done in the day compared to people who wake up later. Even though they'll go to bed at like 8:30 or 9 p.m. the latest. Like, well done, you've woken up earlier by going to sleep earlier. finally get a job offer after 3+ months of searching. 9 out of 10 reviews on Glassdoor are begging me to run far away.
Listen, people, this is all it takes to become a millionaire in your 30s. Attention CRE brokers. Want to become a millionaire in your 30s? Here's how. Save 10% of your income. Increase it every year by 1% until you reach a 20% annual savings rate. With a median income of $325,000, jeez. You'll reach 1 million liquid net worth in just 15 years. Don't wait. Start saving ASAP and establish your goals today. Let us help you become more accountable and reach your financial goals. You don't want to have to do it alone. Pay me to do it for you. What do you mean you don't have money? You're saving 10% of your income, aren't you? Give that to me instead.
Professional community. I ditched my Tinder dates today to come and meet Scalerites and you guys, these people here, and learn something around you. I couldn't find you anywhere in the whole of Scalar office, so I didn't understand the context about this much, but through some internet sleuthing, it seems this person is the one to kind of just create drama for the sake of drama on LinkedIn, of all places. It's so cathartic when you get to pull the Uno reverse. Hi Chad, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to interview for the senior AE role at this place. I wish I had better news for you, but after carefully reviewing my notes from the conversation, I decided to say pursue other opportunities. Please withdraw my name from consideration. Wishing you the best of luck in your search. Cheers. Seeking ladies? Tom Novak on LinkedIn. He is retired. Not sure what you meant to do with that on a social media site that's all about, working together. Okay, here he is with someone who looks like a daughter or friend of his daughter. About me, I'm seeking females. Recruiters are absolutely brain dead. About our group, the job is simple. We need you to use Ctrl-Shift-V when copying text from Word document into each section to ensure proper formatting. Recommend drafting the job description in Word document, Ctrl-A to select all, Ctrl-C to copy, and then in job profile, Ctrl-Shift-V to paste into job description. It's important that when you're working here, you understand that introductory paragraph about the team, line of business, key deliverables, how it fits into overall company strategy. Consider noting if it's global, who they partner with, etc. Now more about the role. You will use Ctrl-Shift-V when copying document into each section of the ensure proper 40 hours for an opportunity to get unpaid internship. This is how you get in here. Send an application. Do a test task. It takes 1 week, 30 to 40 hours. Have technical and soft skills interview, 1.5 hours. Have a final interview with the lead trainer. So at this point, they're basically trying to train you on the job before they've actually hired you so they don't have to pay you. 100 hours of bullshit. The rule of 100. If you spend 100 hours a year in any discipline, which is only 18 minutes a day, you'll be better than 95% of the world in that discipline. Consistency is everything. Not sure if I can use this word, but that sounds like something that's bastardized from the whole 10,000 hour rule, which, if anyone doesn't know already, has been proven completely false. It's not legitimate. It doesn't make any sense. It's wrong. Don't bother following that. But also only spending 18 minutes a day on a skill or something, no, you're not going to get anything fruitful from that. What the flip is this? Stuff like this gives people anxiety. Why are you the right person for this job? Please upload a short video. You thought you were too scared to be an actor, to have to do self-tapes and auditions where they saw your face and judged how you looked on a camera. Well, suck it. It's your destiny now. Don't shy away from the big eyeball of the camera staring at your very soul, exposing and amplifying all the insecurities behind those eyes. We offer a competitive salary. Oh great, how much is it? Don't worry about it, it's competitive. Anyways, what skills do you have? Oh, I have amazing skills. Great, can you tell me more about them? Oh, don't worry, they're amazing. I hate it here. A few things before you start. The assessment consists of 3 tests and 4 individual custom questions. It will approximately take an hour of your life to be wasted. By the way, please allow the use of your camera and webcam and do not leave full screen mode. Snapshots will be taken of you periodically during the assessment. These measures are taken to ensure fairness for everyone. Oh yay, I love unsolicited photos of me. Oh hello Tim Fields, owner in residential and commercial construction serving Missouri and Kansas. What business related news do you have for us on LinkedIn?
It's not about the smecks. Women cheat because they want attention. Men don't notice because we're not looking. Social media ruined women. Poon ruined men. Prove me wrong.
I recently got rejected from a Tinder date.
Hello, Blue. Did you know that your name Blue means fair or white? I guess that explains why you're always so pale. Anyway, I wanted to let you know about a solution that could be of interest. We help you generate 5 to 10 qualified leads per week to your company without any Okay, but what? Hang on, they sent another email. I really apologize as I am using AI to generate the opening lines. Well, to be fair, it probably did get their attention. Just got rejected because they want more experience after 2 rounds of interviews. So then why the hell interview me in the first place? That's the part I don't understand. I did 2 rounds of interviews and the recruiter said my rounds of interviews went very well. I feel like I knocked the interview out of the park. My best interview out of the few I've had this month. I mean, I was so excited for this position and I really believed I was the strongest candidate. I just got an email back today saying they went with someone with more experience. That response annoys me because why would they drag me through stellar interviews and regard me as a strong candidate, but then just say, oh, we actually want someone with more experience? Like, did you not look at my resume? I really was the strongest candidate for the position. It really stings a lot because this is my 3rd time getting rejected by this company in the past few years. Joke is on them though, they are losing out on a star. Okay, the 3rd time? At this point, buddy, you gotta cut your losses. She's just not into you, bro. Oh, another man on LinkedIn wanting to tell us some more business info, definitely, because they're posting on LinkedIn, right?
Went shopping with mom today.
I must admit that it feels awesome to take clicks now that I have an aesthetic body. The confidence level goes up 100 times when you start getting serious about health. I'm such a hot, sexy stud. My mommy says so.
In all seriousness, it's very sweet of you to go shopping with your mother still. That's a good man. Good job. What? This is somehow more offensive to me than just straight up unpaid internship. To apply, note, this is a paid or unpaid internship. It will totally depend on your interview. No pressure. We just might make this a complete waste of your time and you'll never know how. I just closed the tab when I saw this. Will you work overtime if required? If no, please provide the total number of hours a week you are able to work. $30 they have some automated system that denies any candidate who types in anything more than yes. 95% of all entry-level job listings. They want full-time entry-level. This job will help support your professional growth right from the start. Ah, cool, so I get my foot in the door, get an understanding of what the workplace is like, the career. Oh, nope, hands-on senior Java developer with over 6 years of enterprise development experience. How is 6 years experience entry-level? Do they not even check these forms? Why did you leave employer number 1? Yes or no? Why did you leave employer number 2? Yes or no? I can't really answer. Why did you leave employer number 3? Yes or no? When things are just not going your way. Research assistant at Theranos. Oh no. Don't worry, they found a new job at WeWork. Oh no. 2019 to 2020? Took a year off because look at my prior employers. Don't worry, buddy, I'm sure the future's bright for you. Look at that, your next job is at FTX. Account manager. Well, at least you didn't suddenly work at SVB. When I get a message from a company I applied to 3 months ago. We've chosen to pursue other candidates.
I don't even know who you are.
Apply for a cool job on a whim just for fun, even though I doubt I'll hear anything. Get a call from a recruiter telling me the team is wanting to interview me. Interview goes really well. I'm told I meet all of their qualifications and I'm giving a timeline of when they plan to start hiring for the project. Ghosted. Timely cold messaging. Hello, I'm Red from Accenture Recruitment. We're looking for candidates for some vacancies. May I share some details with you, please? The same Accenture that just fired 19,000 people? That's right, so we have a lot of openings. Wow, you're really doubling down on this, aren't you? Yes! No one. Literally no one. Absolutely nobody. LinkedIn influencers.
Most chefs don't know how to cut vegetables properly. Here are 3 tips for optimizing your carrot cutting. 1. Hold the handle, not the blade.
That's it. Genius.
2. Use a cutting board.
Why? The floor does a perfectly good job.
3. Use a blender. Optional.
But that's not cutting though, is it? That doesn't cut them, that shreds them. That's completely different.
Follow for more tips. Agree?
I can't stand it anymore. Thursday at 1. Perfect. See you then. Hi, Miss White. I just want to double check with you that I'm still coming in today at 1.
Not today.
What the? Let me know! Not currently looking for a job. Don't have my number listed on LinkedIn. Recruiter is angry that I didn't respond to them over the weekend when they got my details from a database. Are you busy? If you are busy, you can message me later when you are free and I will explain to you so that you can understand quickly. Is that okay? Just 2 hours later.
You told the recruiter there that you wanted to know about the job. Why didn't you reply to my message when you read it? If you were busy, you can tell me. It's rude to send you a message and not reply like that.
Calm down. I was at a funeral.
Ew, don't bring up those bad words. Those things make people not work for us.
From the Wall Street Journal, corporate recruiters have been lying all along. Among those who said they advertised job postings that they weren't actively trying to fill, close to half said they kept the ads up to give the impression the company was growing, according to Clarify Capital, which is a small business loan provider behind the study. 1/3 of the managers who said they advertised jobs they weren't trying to fill said they kept the listings up to placate overworked employees. LinkedIn applicant numbers are a lie. Hey, job hunters, I have noticed something. You know when you see an ad on LinkedIn and it says 200 plus people have applied for it and you kind of get imposter syndrome about if it's even worth applying, if you're good enough, would you compare to the other candidates? Well, I put up a role to test this out and according to LinkedIn, I received 150 plus applicants, when in theory, I didn't. I got 40. So I asked around my recruiter friends to see if they noticed this and the result was, it's the amount of people who have clicked on the ad and clicked through to see the job advertisement, not applying. So don't be turned off by seeing the amount of applicants. It's not exactly what it says it is. Keep going. You'll find your dream role. Notice I said dream role and not dream pay. You will not get that. Never. Give up.